The entertainment world is in shock tonight as Darci Lynn, the pint-sized powerhouse who stole hearts on America's Got Talent, has reportedly filed a lawsuit against one of the show's judges. Known for her jaw-dropping performances and boundless charisma, Darci Lynn has captivated audiences from the very first audition, but now the spotlight has shifted from her incredible talent to a legal battle that fans never saw coming. According to insiders, the dispute stems from alleged misconduct during the filming of the show. While specific details are being kept under wraps, sources close to the young star reveal that Darci Lynn and her team felt compelled to take action to protect her interests and ensure her career trajectory isn't compromised. The move has sent ripples through Hollywood, with fans, fellow contestants, and industry insiders weighing in on the controversy. Social media erupted almost instantly following news of the lawsuit. Hashtags like Just Justice for Darci and AGT scandal began trending as viewers expressed outrage, concern, and support for the young star. Many recall her performances that left judges speechless and audiences in tears, making this sudden legal drama feel all the more shocking. While legal experts suggest the case could take months to resolve, one thing is clear: Darci Lynn is standing her ground. In a world where young talent is often exploited or overlooked, she is sending a bold message that even the smallest performers can demand respect, accountability, and fairness. As the story unfolds, the world watches closely, wondering what the repercussions might be for both Darci Lynn and the famed AGT judge at the center of the storm. For fans of America's Got Talent, Darci Lynn has always been more than just a contestant. She is a phenomenon. With her angelic voice, boundless energy, and stage presence that belies her young age, she captured hearts from the very first note she sang. Millions tuned in week after week, eager to see what this young starlet would do next, and she never failed to impress. Judges were often left speechless. Audiences erupted in applause, and Darci Lynn quickly became a household name. Her journey on the show wasn't just about talent. It was about passion, dedication, and the kind of perseverance that inspires both children and adults alike. But behind the dazzling performances and glowing smiles, life in the world of television talent shows is far from simple. Contestants often face intense scrutiny, high-pressure schedules, and the constant balancing act of personal growth under the public eye. Darci Lynn, despite her age, navigated these challenges with grace, but sources now reveal that the young star encountered serious difficulties behind the scenes. According to insiders, these challenges weren't merely typical production stress. They involved disputes that threatened to affect her career, her well-being, and her ability to continue performing freely. The revelation that Darci Lynn has filed a lawsuit against one of the show's judges has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. While the legal documents are confidential, close sources indicate that the decision was not made lightly. Darci Lynn and her management team reportedly believe that certain actions during the filming of AGT were not only unfair, but potentially damaging, compelling them to take formal legal steps. For a young performer who has always approached her craft with dedication and professionalism, this lawsuit is as much about standing up for her rights as it is about protecting her future. Fans' reactions were immediate and intense. Social media platforms erupted with support for Darci Lynn, with thousands sharing messages of encouragement, outrage, and solidarity. Many highlighted the contrast between her innocent, heartfelt performances and the stark reality of navigating the pressures of show business. Parents, aspiring young performers, and entertainment enthusiasts voiced admiration for Darci Lynn's courage, noting that even at a young age, she is demonstrating a strong sense of self-advocacy and resilience. For many, this moment is both shocking and empowering. A reminder that no one, regardless of age or fame, should be mistreated or silenced. Industry insiders describe the mood behind the cameras as tense. While AGT has long been a platform for launching young talent, this lawsuit has brought uncomfortable questions about accountability, professionalism, and the treatment of performers. It's rare for someone so young to take such a public stand, and the implications could ripple across the reality TV world. Legal analysts suggest that cases like this may prompt networks and production teams to reevaluate policies, emphasizing transparency and protection for contestants. Despite the controversy, one thing remains clear: Darci Lynn is more than a headline. She is a symbol of courage, artistry, and determination. She has faced the pressures of fame with poise, and now she is confronting this legal challenge with the same strength that made audiences fall in love with her in the first place. Her story resonates far beyond AGT. It's about standing up for oneself, demanding fairness, and never letting adversity silence a voice meant to be heard. As the lawsuit unfolds, the world is watching closely. Questions abound about how this legal battle will affect Darci Lynn's future, her relationship with the show, and the broader implications for contestants across the industry. Yet one certainty remains: her talent, passion, and unwavering spirit continue to shine, reminding fans everywhere that Darci Lynn is not just a performer. She is a force, and she will not be underestimated. While the headlines focus on the lawsuit, the story behind Darci Lynn's decision reveals a young star navigating the pressures of fame with remarkable maturity. From the moment she first appeared on America's Got Talent, it was clear that her talent went far beyond her years. Her performances radiated confidence, joy, and an emotional depth that captivated audiences of all ages. But with that kind of spotlight comes immense scrutiny, long hours, and intense expectations. Factors that few outside the entertainment industry truly understand. Sources close to Darci Lynn reveal that the dispute with the judge stemmed from actions that she and her team felt crossed professional boundaries. While the specifics are still under wraps, those familiar with the situation say it involved behavior that threatened her artistic freedom, her reputation, and, most importantly, her ability to perform without fear of being unfairly judged or treated. For a young performer, these pressures can be overwhelming. Yet Darci Lynn approached the situation not with anger, but with a clear sense of justice and the determination to protect her future. Behind the scenes, the impact on the AGT set has been palpable. Crew members describe a tense atmosphere, with whispers of the legal action circulating among staff. Despite the strain, Darci Lynn reportedly remained professional, continuing to rehearse, record, and meet the demanding schedule of a primetime show. Her dedication to her craft, even amidst personal and legal turmoil, has left colleagues and fans alike in awe. They emphasize that this lawsuit is not about confrontation for its own sake. It's about setting boundaries, maintaining respect, and ensuring fairness in an environment where young talent can be vulnerable. Fans have rallied around Darci Lynn in unprecedented numbers. Social media platforms exploded with messages of support, from heartfelt letters to creative tributes celebrating her talent and courage. Parents shared stories of their children inspired by Darci Lynn's performances, highlighting the positive influence she has had on the next generation. Many expressed admiration not just for her singing, but for her bravery in standing up for herself in a world that often underestimates young performers. The overwhelming response underscores how much Darci Lynn has become more than an entertainer. She has become a symbol of integrity, resilience, and empowerment. Industry experts suggest that this lawsuit could have far-reaching consequences. In a landscape where reality TV often prioritizes drama over accountability, Darci Lynn's decision to take legal action may force networks and producers to reevaluate how they treat contestants, especially minors. Lawyers note that it is unusual for someone so young to pursue a case of this magnitude, and the message it sends is clear: talent should never be exploited, and performers of any age deserve protection, respect, and fair treatment. For Darci Lynn, this legal battle is undoubtedly stressful, but those close to her emphasize that she is supported every step of the way. Family, mentors, and management have rallied around her, ensuring that she has the guidance and emotional strength to navigate both the lawsuit and her career. Far from deterring her, the experience has reinforced her determination to continue performing, sharing her voice and inspiring audiences worldwide. As the story unfolds, one thing remains certain: Darci Lynn's courage, professionalism, and unparalleled talent ensure that she will continue to shine, both on stage and off. She has turned a challenging situation into a powerful statement about integrity and self-advocacy, proving that even the youngest stars can stand up, speak out, and demand respect. Her journey is a reminder that true talent is not just measured by applause, but by the strength of character behind the voice. Beyond the headlines and courtroom filings, there's a deeply human side to Darci Lynn's story, one that reveals the emotional weight of being a young star in the high-pressure world of reality television. While audiences see her performing flawlessly on stage, few realize the countless hours of preparation, the nerves, and the personal sacrifices she has made to achieve her dreams. For someone so young, the combination of fame, public scrutiny, and now a legal battle could be overwhelming. Yet Darci Lynn has faced each challenge with remarkable poise. Friends and family describe her as both resilient and grounded. Despite the pressures of her burgeoning career, she remains a kind, thoughtful, and humble individual, deeply aware of the responsibility that comes with being in the public eye. Her parents, mentors, and close advisors have been by her side, offering guidance and reassurance as she navigates this unprecedented legal situation. The lawsuit against the AGT judge is not just a legal matter. It's a test of her strength, her support system, and her ability to protect her voice, literally and figuratively, in an industry that often prioritizes spectacle over fairness. Inside the AGT set, those who work closely with Darci Lynn have noted her determination and professionalism. Even amidst the tension surrounding the lawsuit, she continues to rehearse, perfect her performances, and inspire younger contestants with her example. Crew members emphasize that her focus has never wavered. While the legal drama plays out behind the scenes, her presence on stage remains electric, captivating judges and audiences alike. They describe her as a beacon of talent and maturity, someone who embodies dedication even under pressure. Fans, too, have been vocal in their support. Social media platforms have become flooded with messages of encouragement, creativity, and solidarity. Many express shock and outrage over the alleged misconduct, while others celebrate Darci Lynn's courage to take a stand. Parents share stories of their children singing along to her performances or drawing inspiration from her confidence, proving that her influence extends far beyond entertainment. For many, this legal battle has only strengthened their admiration for her, showing that bravery and talent can coexist. Even at a young age, legal experts note that cases like Darci Lynn's are rare but impactful. By taking this stand, she is shining a light on the need for greater accountability in reality television, particularly when young performers are involved. Industry insiders speculate that the outcome could have long-term implications, prompting shows to adopt stricter guidelines for contestant treatment, on-set behavior, and professional boundaries. Darci Lynn's courage could set a precedent, signaling that talent should never be taken advantage of, and that even the youngest stars have the right to protection and respect. Through it all, Darci Lynn remains focused on what she loves most: performing. Her voice, her energy, and her connection with audiences are undiminished. In the face of adversity, she continues to shine, demonstrating that talent is inseparable from courage. Her story is a testament to perseverance, integrity, and the power of standing up for oneself, proving that even in the toughest circumstances, true stars rise not just through applause, but through strength of character. As the dust begins to settle on the initial shock of the lawsuit, Darci Lynn's story has evolved from a sensational headline into a powerful narrative of courage, perseverance, and self-advocacy. While the legal proceedings continue behind closed doors, her public persona remains undimmed. A shining young performer whose voice has inspired millions and whose actions now inspire just as profoundly. Friends, family, and fans alike describe this chapter as a turning point, not just for Darci Lynn, but for the broader landscape of reality television, where young talent has too often been overlooked or taken for granted. Those closest to Darci Lynn emphasize that her focus has never wavered. While the lawsuit represents a necessary fight for fairness, her commitment to her craft and her fans remains at the forefront. She continues to rehearse, record, and perform with the same passion that first captivated audiences, reminding everyone that her talent is inseparable from her integrity. Crew members report that despite the tension surrounding the legal battle, Darci Lynn approaches each day with professionalism, optimism, and an energy that motivates everyone around her. Her maturity, particularly given her age, has left a lasting impression on colleagues and fans alike. Fans have rallied in ways that surpass the usual social media buzz. From heartfelt posts to fan art, videos, and messages of encouragement, the response has been overwhelming. Thousands have expressed admiration not only for her performances, but for her bravery in standing up to unfair treatment. Social media hashtags like Justice for Darci and Stand with Darci have trended, creating a community united by admiration and solidarity. For many supporters, this lawsuit is more than a legal matter. It is a statement about empowerment, resilience, and the importance of demanding respect regardless of age or status. Industry observers note that this case could reshape how reality television treats young performers. By taking a stand, Darci Lynn has highlighted the need for stronger protections, professional accountability, and ethical oversight. Experts predict that networks may be forced to reconsider on-set practices and ensure that contestants, particularly minors, are safeguarded against exploitation or unfair treatment. Darci Lynn's courage may well pave the way for future performers to assert their rights, creating a more equitable environment for all aspiring stars. Yet, through it all, Darci Lynn's heart remains with her fans and her art. She continues to focus on singing, performing, and inspiring others with the talent that first brought her into the spotlight. While the legal battle unfolds, her story serves as a reminder that strength, integrity, and resilience are as vital as talent itself. For the world watching, she is not just a performer. She is a role model, a voice for fairness, and an example of courage under pressure. Ultimately, Darci Lynn's journey is far from over. The legal proceedings, the public scrutiny, and the challenges she faces will shape this chapter of her life, but they will not define her. Her legacy, as a gifted performer, a brave young advocate, and an inspiration to millions, is already secure. She has demonstrated that even in the face of adversity, talent and integrity can coexist, that standing up for oneself is an act of courage, and that the youngest voices can be the loudest and most powerful. In the end, Darci Lynn's story is one of triumph, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of fairness, a story that will continue to inspire for years to come.